Hello! How are you all doing, everybody? I'll bring up the live stream chats for all you lovely people who love your live stream chats. So we're just gonna hope that I can get onto it. I'm not going to launch the game until I'm all set up on all ends. Okay, I've got my YouTube chat up. I'm just gonna reload my Twitch chat. I hope we can get this up. Here we go. Alright. So I have a chat, I have an activity feed. I'm going to need to figure out how to put an activity feed up. I'll only really do that when it's not going through to YouTube as well. Maybe we'll see what happens. Anyway. Let's get this started, shall we? Well, let's get right into it. Alright. So, we have a couple of places to go. We're going to finish the Sevi Island side quests today. That's what we're going to do today. So, our first location is going to be 5 Island. 5 Island is the only one that's actually mandatory. 7 Island isn't at all. So let's take a look around 5 Island first. Don't worry about buying anything for dinner tonight. That's what my husband said when he went off fishing today. I'm not sure if I can count on him to live up that promise. It's been getting busier around these parts lately. I haven't been catching many good fish lately either. So 5 Island is really small. A very small settlement. 5 Island, Chrono Island, where time goes. Oh, this stinks. I wanted to play in the meadow, but they put up a weird building on it, so I can't play there. Interesting little tidbit of information. Come back here. That meadow has belonged to our family for generations. I should have had a giant mansion built on it. It would be preferable to having those things run wild on it. And Poke Center. I'm on my way to prepare a meal for a certain high society person. And this girl up here. You're on a quest to catch every single kind of Pokemon? How incredible. Please tell me if you catch a strong one. I will always catch a strong one. And that's literally about it for 5 Island. But 5 Island is really small. So let's head to 5 Isle Meadow right here. And finish this side quest. There's a max potion right here. And there's trainers along here, which is pretty obvious. Grimer, huh? Alright, let's strength Grimer, because yeah, you never know if you're going to be able to defeat a Grimer in one hit. Muck. Wow. That did a lot. And hello, Centric. There's another item we can get if we use Surf in these parts. It's a PP up. Because I'm pretty sure that's Memorial Pillar. Right. It's in 5-hour meadow. We'll head out that way eventually, though not right now. This item right here, PP up. Which is very nice in terms of use. Boost the PP of Hydra. I have another PP up. Use this one to increase Fire Blast. There we go. Alright. So let's head towards this place that we know we wanted to access, that we needed to access, kinda. First off, there's a completely avoidable trainer up here. You'd be wasting time even if you were to get by me. I got past you pretty easily. It wasn't that hard. Physical attacks are not going to do as much damage, so we'll use Flamethrower. Gloom can be easily taken out with a Fire type. 2 Gloom this time. Pretty easy battle, not too bad. Okay, so obviously, as we've figured out from the last episode, there's nothing past here except our warehouse. So what brings you here? Mandatory battle. So yeah, as we know from yesterday's session, we have come out here purely to defeat the Rockets, as they have kind of started this memento. What's that do? It lowers my attack harshly and my special attack harshly. Right, okay. I need to switch out then. So we'll get Rain out. He can have a crack against this Wheezing. Ah, so close. Yeah, he killed my accuracy. Let's get one more surf off. There we go. Alright. We're good. That wasn't supposed to happen. So yeah, as we've gone through up to this point, may as well heal up Fury Flare first, because that's always helpful. As we've basically been trying to get to this point, we've found 2 passwords to the Rocket Warehouse. The Rocket Warehouse is right here on 5 Island. So we enter the 2 passwords, Goldine Needlog and Yeah Nah Chansey, and we open the door to the warehouse. As such, welcome to the Rocket Warehouse. The Rocket Warehouse is basically the thing. It's ridiculous. So there are some items you can get here. And you have to really wander around to get the items. So here's a big pearl. The maze here is a lot more difficult than the one in the previous. Let's go this way. There's an upgrade, which, let's take a look at what that is. A transparent device filled with all sorts of data. It is made by Silco. So this girl is avoidable. She wants us to battle, but that doesn't really matter. We are once again using... view of Johto Pokemon, in this case Houndour. Which is very nice. Very, very nice. This way. Let's get another item and put it on our list. This item is a pearl. Very nice. There's a lot of neat little areas you can go to. Did you come here knowing it's Team Rocket's warehouse? Completely avoidable area, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it. I'm just taking my chances. Anyway, Bite Kill, level 60 Fury Flare, very nice. Another March Drop. Send out Rain. Surf it. And Machoke. Another Surf will do that pretty easily. Very nice. And considering that we're in a rocket warehouse, Toxic Ball ain't gonna be too great of a help here. Let's go this way. And we're right back here. Yeah, unlike the Rocket Hideout back in Kanto, the Rocket Warehouse is a bit more confusing to navigate. I took the same path. You can't run in these places either, you gotta walk. Which is very fun. It just takes me back. Alright. I'm all over the place right now. Let's go this way. That took me right back here. This one. Takes me to this one. And then I don't take that one. That's the wrong one again. I think I'm on the right path here. No. I keep forgetting my way around this place. That just takes me back to here again. Oh, no, I need a... I know where I need to go. I'm gonna go over here and come up here so that you can come up here. Haha. I think. No, we want to get back into this area. So, navigation, not easy. I just looped all the way around. This one. First off, TM36. Sludge Bomb. Very nice move. Very nice move. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it is. There's a netball there. Welcome N77T Geek to the stream. You don't take the path on the left side of the room, I don't think. I'm trying to remember. That one takes me down that way. Oh, no, I had it. I had it. Just want to be careful you don't step on. You want to go down this way. To a mandatory battle. There we go. There's no way a kid like you'd know our boss, Jip. Kid like you would know our boss. Be fair. Oh, you got a Hypno, huh? Man, his bulky special attacks. Physical attacks. How much will body slam do you? Right down the middle. It's body slam once again. Very nice. Another Hypno. 2 Hypnos. Oh no, Hypno is paralyzed. Meditate. So you're raising your physical attack. It may not be very helpful for you, but... There we go. Alright. Rocket Grunt. Don't you dare laugh. Yeah. This was the room you wanted to go into. I don't know or care if what I'm doing is right or wrong. I just put my faith in Giovanni and do as I'm told. That's good. We found our way through that maze. The Team Rocket admin, however, it's a bit of a different story. Admins are a bit more smart, only a bit. I actually wonder how much Rock Team's going to do. It is apparently super effective. And kills my speed. You know what? Because this is basically a higher AI trainer in some cases. Rock Tomb, yeah, nah, I didn't think it would. Speed's not really a problem. Mimian's quite fast. Alright, let's kill the muck. Arbok. We'll just keep Mimian in. Once again, that is... Yeah, this is a higher AI trainer, because the levels are different. That's always how you know that you're facing a trainer who can be considered a boss, if the levels of their Pokemon are actually different. Vileplume. Will... Yeah, I'm doing a big... risk here. Not by much though. Yeah, level 54. See what I mean? Ice Beam. Holds on with 1 HP. He missed Stun Spore. Yep. You also know if they're a boss trainer if they have Hyper Potions on them. I waste their turn though. And I know I'm faster, so... Another Ice Beam will kill it this time. Faint it, whatever the hell you want to say. Really, it doesn't matter. Alright. And that is that. You're shattered, are you? Oh, that's terrible. You're doing things according to your beliefs and morals. I understand now. I've made it so you can come back in through here. Why don't you go get rested and refresh for what lies ahead? The admin after me ranks thoroughly as a trainer. You'd better steel yourself for one harsh challenge. That's cool. Huh. That's actually the first decent person I've seen. Another admin coming up. You really don't need to do any training and stuff here. Hello. That's quite enough of you playing the hero kid, spreading lies about how Team Rocket has disbanded. Such an obvious attempt to cause confusion in our ranks. Fortunately, we're not so ignorant to fall for the lies of a child. And now I'll show you how scary an angry adult can be. Ha 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 ha. Another Team Rocket admin. Starting off with a gold bat this time. It's not too bad, as I have Ice Beam. Thank you for killing in one hit. Oh, that's so close. Wheezing. Wheezing. Mimian's really my only attack against poison types. Not exactly the best. But whatever. At least it's good for that lady to have actually opened the path to us so that we can exit quickly and efficiently. Houndoom is a dark Fire type. Also, Johto Pokemon. Level 55. They're slowly climbing up to the same level that we are at. Slowly. Houndoom was defeated pretty easily, though. There we go. Level 60 Rain. No, I'm too strong. So it's true. Team Rocket really has disbanded. We will abandon this warehouse, but don't think this is over. I won't let this be the end. I will find Giovanni, and I will resurrect Team Rocket. I will. And until then, farewell. First off, check the box. Found a nest ball. Very nice. I almost managed to sell the Sapphire for huge money. Then you just had to come along and blow the whole deal apart. There's no forgiveness for you. And we got Scientist Gideon who's, wow, rocking 5 Pokemon. I know who has Earthquake. Toxic Bulb has Earthquake. Sonic Boom won't do much. But Earthquake will do a bit of damage. Should have thought about that before I even got the Pokemon in. He's got even lower level Pokemon than the main guy. Porygon. Ah, normal type. Another chance of a Johto Pokemon. And don't worry. Don't worry, Geek. I'm just gonna call you Geek, because saying N77T Geek every single time will get really annoying. And no problem. I always like people coming into the stream. Kill. Porygon is down. Electrode. Back to Toxibulb. Ground types. Electric types are only weak to ground types. Who would have thought? Getting the Earthquake off is very good though. Magnemite. A job for Fury Flare. I don't know if Earthquake does significant damage to Steel types, so I'll have to double check that. So I'll just use Fury Flare in this case. Who's last? Thought so. And the one odd Porygon in the middle there. But usual Scientist Pokemon fair. Pretty easy battle. And there we go. Scientist Gideon has been defeated. And we get... If I can't sell it, it's worthless. Go ahead, take it. Sapphire! So there we go, we have the Sapphire. Now we can officially finish the side quests for this place. Rocket Warehouse is still here though, we can't do anything about that. I'm going to quickly fly back to... Yeah, that's how small 4 Island is. It's really small. There's quite a lot of stuff on 5 Island actually. We are nowhere near done here yet. So we're going to continue exploring. Our next location, once we do a quick heal right here. In fact, of course, we've saved the 2 big exploration islands for last. 5 and 7 have lots of stuff on them. However, running into Meowth is not what I had in mind. Cut the tree down there. It's very nice. Alright, so next location is Memorial Pillar. So we're gonna grab a metal coat right here. there's apparently a big pearl hidden on the southern island somewhere. I might look up where it actually is just to speed up the time searching for it. Well, so if you apparently give a lemonade down here, which I do not have, you can actually get a TM here. Scrub. Hello, your Pokemon look healthy. This is where I buried my Onix. It was named Tectonics. Ha! 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 But yeah, if you look at your, just for reference, look at your town map right here. As you said, you get a lot of those right here. This is Memorial Pillar. This is 5 Isle Meadow. This is 5 Island. There's the Water Labyrinth up here. And Resort Gorgeous and Lost Cave up here. So some nice little areas along here. There's also the Kanto mainland. This is 7 Island over here. So there's another decently sized area. We'll come to that in a moment. Now, actually, I can only fly between 4 and 5 Island. Well, there you go. Alright. I'm actually going to grab a lemonade, as there is a TM that you get for gifting a lemonade there. So we're going to sell back to Vermilion quickly. Quickly run to Celadon, grab a... Run to Celadon. Grab the lemonade from the top of the department store. And then we'll head right back to the Sevi Islands. Just to be there. But I want to get this TM to see what it is. I only have the number. So head up to the rooftops. Buy a can of fresh water. No, a lemonade. Lemonade's actually a pretty good item as well. Pretty good healing item. I think lemonade's the best of the three, actually, in terms of healing items. And generally a better choice than super potions, especially at this point in the game. Generally a better choice than super potions when you get Celadon for the first time. Actually stocking up on lemonades is a pretty good idea. Anyway. Let's go back to Sevi. That's Fuchsia City. God damn it. I keep thinking Vermilion has our port, hence go to the very bottom. But Vermilion's port is actually over here. I keep forgetting that. I've played this game before. Alright. Let's head back to 5 Island. And give that gift. 5 Island. There we go. High speed 7 again. Alright. We're back. Only wasted a couple minutes doing that. Wrong way. As giving that gift is actually a pretty good idea. I'm also probably going to actually search where that big pearl is exactly. But we'll go this way anyway, because there's some berries we can catch along this route. And they're all bird trainers, so all pretty good in terms of just getting experience. So they're all bird brothers. And they do bird brother things. Which also means I'm not going to use Toxibulb here. That's ridiculous. Hello, Hoppip. There's a raspberry. This area is... You can just completely avoid going on this island. So all three of these guys are completely avoidable. This guy uses the Spearow-Fearow combination. tiniest battle experience left. There's another one, citrus berry. And coming off down the bottom right here, a blueberry. I don't think we've found a I don't think we've found a blueberry very much. And the youngest of the bird brothers uses Hoot Hoot, more Johto Pokemon, and Noctowl. You get hit with recoil. Alright. So let's head back to the memorial pillar. I want that money. Thank you. That was Max Tonic's favourite drink. I don't even know you, but your act of kindness, it's uplifted me a little. Can you please take this as my thanks? TM42. Doesn't even tell you what TM42 is. Henceforth, let's find out what TM42 is. TM42 is, when we go all the way to the bottom of my TM case, 42, 42, Placate. A move. That's nice. Oh, my big pearl. I want the money. I want the money. Sit in a rock. I tried. I'll grab that in my own time. Anyway. Our next location is to head on up. Beautiful slowdown game. Really great. Alright, let's heal everyone quickly. And then we'll head out towards the upper area this time. Our first location is the Water Labyrinth, which is a labyrinth, conveniently. Who would have thought? But it's more of a, it's a small maze. Not a difficult maze, but it's a small maze. Not overly difficult to get through. You travel all over the place, don't you? You're not driving your Pokemon too archly, are you? Let me take a look. Oh, impressive. You treat your Pokemon right. I think you can be entrusted with this. So, this is where you get the Togepi egg, I'm pretty sure. And this is an excellent environment for raising Pokemon. She has a Pikachu. Pikachus go down easily. And static me. I got static. Cosmic power raises the defense. Over and over again. And then Meteor Mash, which barely did anything, but raised its attack power. Lastly, Marill, also known as Pika Blue. Another one that really easily goes down, Britta Alice. There we go, very nice. And that's all the water labyrinth has to it, so let's continue going surfing to the right, I think. This way. Continue going back through the labyrinth. This time keep on heading up. Welcome to Resort Gorgeous. The angle, it is not quite there. Smeagol. The specialty of every single painter in So Resort Gorgeous is a small resort. Who would have thought? And this lady has a Hoppip, and I'm not gonna... I need to switch out my Pokemon anyway, but... Hoppip and a Skip Point. Both Johto Pokemon. Seen that before, yada yada yada. Let's move on. Resort Gorgeous is a completely optional area, but it's got some nice... With these hands, I shall seize victory. Smeagol. Use of Earthquake will take out Smeagol pretty quickly. This is Southeast House. We're going to explore that in a moment, but we are going to go south. I'm going to comb the entire island. There's no one in Selfie's house, which is sad. Oh well. This girl's sick of having a pool made specifically for Pokemon. T-Rex and Mareep. A nice little Pokemon that I heavily enjoy. A second Mareep, in which I assume her final Pokemon will be a Fluffy. Yep. And another painter. Guess what they use? Smeagol. This guy's a good runner. Time to comb the island. Apparently some really good items on this place, but I still haven't figured out where they are yet. Oh well. Come grab them in my own time. That being said, there is also one more area. Continue sailing to the... Let's see, this guy changes his viewpoint. Doesn't matter, can go through, it's pretty easy. Earthquake probably well. I don't know why I used Earthquake. I just did. And a tentacle. I use Earthquake on you, though. And a tentacle, which I'll also use Earthquake on if I won't be paralyzed. Thanks, game. Thank you. There we go. We got the Earthquakes. Very nice. So right here we have Lost Cave. There's some pretty cool items you can get here by following directions and running in trainers over and over again. A Ruin Maniac who has just rock types. This is basically your self-destruct is not what I wanted. Thanks, game. Marowak. Don't forget that. Alright. So there are some items in Lost Cave, and you gotta follow specific paths to get them. First off is a wax incense. We enter back to the first room, then you want to go right, up, down, up, to get to sea incense. Next time I'm going to go right, up, down, and there's a trainer right here. There's a mysterious power at work. Mysterious. Who's simply using Natu, and then I assume Zatu. I was correct. Very nice. Right down, and then right, and then right. And you get a max revive. So heading back out, this time you want to go right, up, down, down, right, left, down, left. This time you will get a rare candy. So I'm going to use this mainly to give Toxie lower the level, but I'm not going to use him. Actually, and then I can heal him back up again. Refill that health. Very nice. Alright. Last item to get. This time you head right, up, down, down, right, left, down, right, up. What do you intend to do with me? Mandatory battle right here. Lady Selfie, who has a Persian. He's taking a selfie. And this is what you're actually set out to find in this place. This lady who had gotten herself lost in the Lost Cave. She simply has 2 Persian. She's not difficult to take out at all. Simply use a powerful attack to take out the 2 normal types. Or, alternatively, use attacks. Use fighting type attacks. Yeah. She was afraid we were going to hurt her. I'm so glad that you happened to come here. I grew rather bored of walking, and I'm rather fatigued. May I ask you to take me home from here? Thank you. You may go now. Give me my item. Oh, do I know you from somewhere? Oh, but that doesn't matter. I'm exquisitely bored. Please see my wish. I wish to see a Pokemon. A darling Jinx. So I'm pretty sure to get that last time, you actually have to go back through the Lost Cave. Because when you go there the first time, you get the thing. It's actually a rather nice item to get. It's Silk Scarf, which increases the attack power of normal type moves. So let's try this. Right, up, down, down, right, left, down, right, up. And right at the back of the room, you'll find a silk scarf. And now we can exit Lost Cave, and with that, we are done with 5 Island. So it's time for us to head to the final island, which is entirely optional. You don't need to go to this. You don't need to go to 7 Island at all. But it's a nice little place. Welcome to 7 Island, the Quest Island of Infinity. This island has been left virtually untouched in its natural state. It can be a little difficult to hike around because of that. I may not look like much now, but when I was younger, I flew everywhere, challenging trainers wherever I found them. Now my only source of enjoyment is reminiscing about the past while watching battles. Also, the fact that this door is blocked with boxes means nothing. You can't open those boxes. If you've ever seen a video where they open those boxes, they are lying. These islands are called the Sebi Islands because there are 7. Or at least that's what the young people believe. The truth is, these islands are so named because they are said to have been made in 7 days. Well, there you go. Pokemon. Okay, preparations are complete for me to explore the ruins. People have personalities of their own, just like people. My Pikachu has a hasty nature, so it grew to be a speedy Pokemon. I need to fish on 7 Island. That will complete my fishing tour of the 7 Islands. Better stock up on some Pokeballs first. In 7 Islands Pokemon, you can get Ultra Balls, Great Balls, Full Restores, Max Potions, Hyper Potions, Revives, Full Heals, Escape Ropes, and Max Repels. Usual stuff. We're gonna sell some things though, like Big Pearl. I still don't know what an upgrade does. Pearl. A Sea Incense also boosts the power of water type moves. Right, okay. And Silk Scarf. So that drops some things off in the PC that we don't need, because there are still some things we can get. Pokemon Center. First off, we'll heal up quickly. And let's take a look around. If you're confident, you should check out Trainer Tower. Ooh, dun dun dun. On this island, different events occur depending on connections. What are those connections? Those are for you to discover on your own. Did you ride a Sea Gallop ferry to get here? There are at least 10 of those high-speed ships. I don't know where they all go, though. Probably some interesting locations. Anyway. Just gonna sort through my items for a moment. We'll deposit the Silk Scarf. Deposit that. We'll deposit that. Deposit the metal code. I don't know what the upgrade does. Take a look. Never Melt Ice I want to hold on to. Charcoal I want to hold on to. Amulet Coin I'll put away. Die Hit. Ice Heal Full Heal. Guard Spec. Max Elixir. Experience Share. I don't need. Quick Claw. First Store Revive. Awakening. Alright, we're good. Let's get going. So, as I said, 7 Island is completely optional. You don't need to come to 7 Island at all. But, what is interesting is some of the places you can go to here. The first place of interest, and the really the only place of interest on 7 Island. I'm lying. There's actually some pretty cool places on 7 Island. Hello. You force store an attack. Well, I'm going to defeat you before you can foresee through that attack. Trainer Tower is up ahead. Yeah, so you know how they have the Trainer Tower in some games? Yeah. That actually originated, not in this game, it originated in Pokemon Crystal. There's a Psychic, and he has a Girafarig. It's a bit different. Magical Leaf is my best bet. Alright, let's get rid of that. There we go. Psychic Dario. So, Serve Cross. And climb up the steps. Welcome to the Trainer Tower. And the Trainer Tower, I'm going to actually dedicate some proper time to. But I'll explain it a bit more in detail when I give it a proper look at. Because that's what I'm going to do. And at the Trainer Tower, you can buy, I think, the same stuff. Yeah, the same stuff as a normal 7 Island. So if you come up here, you can be like, hello, welcome to Trainer Tower, where trainers gather from all over. Trainers are awaiting your challenge up to the 8th floor. Would you like to challenge the waiting trainers? Info. Here at Trainer Tower, there is a event called Time Attack. You'll be timed on how quickly you can get from the reception counter to the owner on the roof. The best times will be recorded on the time board. Try competing with friends to see who can beat it the fastest. You will not earn any XP points or money by beating trainers here. So, there's 4 different options, and I'll explain them a bit more in depth when I get to actually doing the Trainer Tower. Because I'm going to do the Trainer Tower. It's going to be in its own separate episode. The reason for this is because the Trainer Tower actually kind of warrants a playthrough in this game. But only this game. But only really this game. Because the Trainer Tower in other games is done differently. And I'll get more into that when I actually do the Trainer Tower. There's apparently an item here, but there is never any items here. Beach is lucky. Wow. Can grab a berry though. May as well grab the nano berry. Okay. The other thing on 7 Island, as I said, we're gonna do Trainer Tower as its own episode, as it does actually warrant a playthrough. So we go to FireRed here, we can actually see we have a bit of a lot more. Not as much though, but it's there. And it doesn't really have anything on it. So let's get going. Not many people come out here. If I train here, I'm convinced I'll get stronger and stronger. Yep, stronger and stronger. How would you like to learn a move like that? Sword stance. Well, that's fine too. So there's a sword stance. Trainer. We're going to canyon entrance. This area, just like everything else on 7 Island, is entirely optional. Another Veloci. Voltari ain't gonna do much against the Veloci. Two Flare will do. So, canyon entrance is, as I said, completely not mandatory. Oh my god, I found a Thampy! Juggy Conroy. Anyway. Yeah, you can find Thampy here. Thampy's great. I love Thampy. Such a good Pokemon. Might use one in Heart Gold. You never know. Anyway. So. Here's a Juggler. Strength should be able to take out a Voltorb. Pineco. Hello there. Another Johto Pokemon. Pineco. I'm very happy in the post-game. You get to see a lot more variety of Pokemon. Because the Johto Pokemon are now into the mix. On average, I'd say you'd see probably not actually that much. It's probably not actually that much Johto Pokemon that you'll actually see. You'll really see a lot of Johto Pokemon in the Trainer Tower. The Trainer Tower is going to be where you see lots of Pokemon. Also, Pokemon Rangers litter the canyon entrance. And they all use grass types. And Barplim. There we go, there was another Pokemon Ranger we encountered early on. 61. So I think we're going to switch Aviator to the first because... Seabolt Canyon entrance, trainers are asked to refrain from damaging plants in the game. We'll get to Seabolt Canyon in just a moment, but we're going to come over this way. we're gonna run through here. We're gonna see more Pokemon we have already seen in Kanto. A Raspberry. And there's a lovely couple here. I'll team up with John and battle together. Yeah! And we get Golduck and Psyduck. Should actually Thunderbolt Golduck. Means Aviator will automatically draw back Psyduck. Woo, you lost. Anyway, let's continue. Of course. Hello, Centred. Seen a lot of Centred. Alright, Sea Volcanion. Trainers are asked to refrain from damaging points in the game. There is an item that you can get with Rock Smash. But the rest of the items are available, and yeah, you can get Larvitar here. So you can get a Tyranitar here. And both of these trainers are avoidable because they're a cool couple. Oh boy, Miltank. Here's the thing, take out the Miltank as quickly as possible. You don't want the Miltank to live. Don't let the Miltank live. That's a stupid thing to do. And then you can take out the Tauros pretty easily, it's not that hard. Miltank, you want to get rid of it immediately. And Nuggets, very nice item to get. And along here, you can also access, more fancy, you can access various little caves along here. Here's the Tanabe Key, which is kind of a strength puzzle. A nice little strength puzzle though, it's not that hard. But I'm pretty sure you can actually get something for doing this, but I can't remember what it is. But the actual puzzle itself is not that hard. It's actually quite an easy puzzle, if you think about it. I can't remember if you actually need to do this puzzle. And I can't remember what it gives you. A mysterious rumble echoed far away. So that opens the Tanabe Ruins, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Skarmory. I can get a beak from you. I'm gonna think about that. Shortcuts that can be taken using Rock Smash. But aside from that, the rest of these trainers are not mandatory. This tamer right here uses Sand Slash. And Lickitung. Disable my... And Ursaring. I got a 4-time hit. No! Come on. Damn you. Yes, I am a master at this. Here's a Max Elixir. So getting the... Hello. Training by oneself is certainly not a bad thing. It's also not a bad thing for the top of the partner. Even Bruno. Trained with a fellow by the name of Brawly before. Da 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 da! More unmandatory trainers who are all using the same Pokemon. I'm actually going to use a Revive. I will. I'll just Mimian to defeat it. This trainer first. Psybeam. As I said, actual grass types themselves are not weak to Psychic, surprisingly. It makes it seem like it in Generation 1, but they actually aren't. have a max revive. May as well use it on Aviator. Aviator, you lucky person. Alright. And the other mandatory trainer. Those shoes you have are snazzy. And of course, it's the only one that is a Chansey. There you go. Lots of experience. Alright. You don't even need to walk this way. Crush Girl Cindy. Who has fighting types, which are not really good for using, but Hitmontop is a Dodo Pokemon. That's pretty cool, I guess. If you want something to say, it's a Hitmontop. In here's King's Rock. You look strong. Let me battle you, please. Rhydon ain't gonna go anywhere. With a fighting type moves will take on a Rhydon pretty quickly. It's killed my speed though. You missed your takedown. That time you got your takedown, and you hit yourself with recoil, and you killed trying to use the full restore. Thank you. Scary face once again. I am still faster. Who's next? Slowbro. Thunderbolt. There we go, level 61. Ursaring. Using double kick to take out an Ursaring is a good idea. No. 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 Kangaskhan. No. Dizzy Punch. Just get the hit off. Get the hit off. Thank you. Machoke. The Machoke I can deal with. And of course, Ursaring has to take out my bloody normal type fighter. Jesus Christ. Right. Okay. There's a house here. Hello? Dance, dance, Chansey dance, you join in too. Yes, let's dance. Very nice. Ah, there you are, Chipper now. Chansey! And Lucky Punch. Right here. Cherry Berry. And this girl don't want to lose to anybody. It's leading with a Persian. But thankfully I can rest up. Cool trainers though. I like to use weaknesses against cool trainers because you never know what they'll have. You really never know what they'll have. Dugong. You like Lorelei. Ninetales. Yeah, you get a real good mix of Pokemon when you're fighting a cool trainer, which is very nice. Rapidash. Rafarig, who is Psychic. The use of Psybeam did not kill me. And there we go. Cool Trainer Michelle has been defeated. Alright. Seavolt Canyon, Tanabe Ruins ahead. Welcome to Tanabe Ruins. So, Tanabe Ruins constitutes the entirety of this bottom area, along with the Tanabe Chambers, which is, you'll see when we get to it. So anyway, there are some items along Tanabe Ruins, and you use Surf to navigate the area. This is the Guildford Chamber, and in here is your unowned place. There you go, you find all your unowned here. No unowned decks. Speak of here, though. And there's apparently some heart scales around here. But I hate trying to find hidden items when there's on a beach. So I'm not even gonna bother. Like, I don't even know what heart scales are used for. But there's a whole assortment of various little chambers along here. This guy's asked me if I know anything about a stone chamber. It don't matter, he's a rune maniac with an axe. And he's saying that what I did was uncalled for. This ruin is the Scoofib chamber, which is beautiful. Streaming sounds so laggy. How so, Mr. Scruffys? We'll just check. Yes, we're having a bit more of a drop to frame to use here. It's bad, it's jumpy. Well, I've got the game paused right now. I'm not actually... It may just simply be the area I'm in. But right now, I'm over an hour into my stream. Just a moment. Output. Sound doesn't match up. I can explain why the sound doesn't match up. Because the sound is kind of coming through the mic right now, if that makes sense. I'll make sure to have the stream settings set so that the game audio is recorded separately from the from my voice. I think it's purely just like the lag between me saying something and it actually showing up in the stream while the gameplay happens at the same time. Is it... How is it laggy? Is it like jumpy around, or is it... Streaming sounds so laggy. Sorry, I'm just checking the stream right now. I think it may partly be because I'm in a rather laggy area right now. I'm just checking the actual stream itself right now. The broadcast looks fine on my end. It's not doing that. It does that sometimes, but it's mostly fine. I wouldn't be able to give a visual representation anyway. Hope it doesn't bother you too much. In terms of the sound thing, that's purely me not setting my settings right before streaming, and I can't do that now. That can be very bad. Now it's running fine. Now it's jumping again. Okay. Alright, Mr. Scruffys. I'll look into my stream settings and I'll make sure that's fixed before the next stream. Thanks for letting me know. That was a Vacnus Ruins, I think. And this ruins down here is Rixie Chamber. And then across to the other side. Ready. We get Tentacool. Clifford is teaching me how to paint. Guess what the painter has? Let's play a game of guess what, but really? There you go. You missed your protect. Today, in addition to our lesson, we came to see the chamber. Gentleman Clifford, Marowak, and a Golduck. Ice Beam is apparently not very effective. I wouldn't see how Ice Beam is not very effective. I don't know. Alright, this Ruins is Wheath Chamber. I don't think any of these chambers actually have any relevance in FireRed except for being the place where all the unknown are currently housed. Liptu Chamber. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And this right here is the Big Chamber. A mystic Pokemon is said to be found here. Not that there really is any mystic Pokemon. But we'll take care of this Rune Maniac and his Gravelers and Geodudes. Level 62 Rain, Rune Maniac Benjamin. Switch Toxic Evolve up to front because you never know what you might find. And here's the Monine Chamber, which I'm pretty sure is the main chamber. I'm assuming they're saying the mystical Pokemon is unknown. Yay. Anyway, there's the extra special main chamber, and that is all of 7 Island, aside from the actual Pokemon Tower, which we will get to, actually. Sorry, there's a little bit more. I'm right at the edge. Okay. It found me. Anyway, so that is going to be the end of today's episode. Well, very, very soon. Just gonna jump back to the main land of 7 Islands. We'll come back and do the Trainer Tower in full. That's something I want to actually show off, as the Trainer Tower in this game is not the same as the Trainer Tower in other games. One thing I will do, though, is I do need to return to 1 Island to give the Sapphire to Facilio. And we are done the Sevi Islands post-game quest. Red, you've gone through a lot to get this, didn't you? You don't have to tell me, I know it wasn't easy. Thank you so much. Now it's my turn to work for you. Please give me a little time. Okay, this is good. I did it. I linked up with Lynette. Red, I did it. I've managed to link up with trainers in the Hoenn region. Finally, the network machine is fully operational. Red, I owe it all to you. Thanks to you, my dream came true. So, now you have the ability to trade with Ruby and Sapphire game players. Yay. And that's it. With that being said, we return to Vermilion City. And I assume there is really one more thing that I can do right now if I want to. But I... Technically... Technically... Did I pick the right one? Yeah, national. Technically, a legendary Pokemon starts roaming the region now. Roaming the region. Roaming the region. And I could actually spend some time now actually trying to search for this Pokemon. So, you know what, I may actually... So, actually, you know what? Let's go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do it in this episode. So, if some people don't know, which I'm going to tell you right now, there are legendary Pokemon in this game. There is more legendary Pokemon in this game than in the original games. I've already caught the 3 originally, but there is a roaming Pokemon in this game. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab a Pokemon that's pretty good in terms of levels. This one's fine. And we are going to... Here's what's going to happen. We are going to run around Route 2 repeatedly, over and over again until we find the legendary dog. And it's a legendary dog. I know it's a legendary dog. The dog that appears depends on our starter. So, your best bet is you want to buy a lot of repels. You want to buy a lot of repels. I know why I went to Fuchsia City. The best place to get repels is probably Lavender Town, I think is where the first Super Repel place is. I like buying Super Repels because it's a lot cheaper than actually... Pretty sure this place is Super Repels. Yeah. So you want to buy Super Repels, and I don't have as many in my bag. So you want to buy, I'd say 20 is a good starting point. Woo. 20 is a good starting point. So basically, I guess me explaining in the actual annoying task of finding a legendary, a roaming legendary, will be a bit more prominent this time around as in Ruby, when I was searching for Latios, I simply went back and forth over and over again, and it was great. So, how catching a roaming legendary works is, every time you enter a place, you enter a new area, or enter a battle or something, the location of the roaming legendary will change. Unlike in Hoenn, where I simply exited in and out of a place and then repeatedly jumped in place over and over again, finding the legendary dog in this game is a bit more difficult, as you actually have to use your repel system. What you want to have is you make sure you have a Pokemon that is lower than level 50 in your front slot, and the best place to do this is definitely on Route 2. You have your entry point, which is Vermilion Forest, and your wild grass here, which you can easily run into, and the levels of the Pokemon are small. So what you want to do is you want to enter your bag, you want to use your Super Repel or whatever repel you have, and you want to run back and forth in the grass for about 10 seconds. Don't find anything, you enter the house, exit the house, dog has changed location, and you do it all again. You keep doing this until you run into the legendary dog. Now, the reason why you want a Pokemon that's level 50 in your opening slot in the front of your party is if you use a is that if you use a... Actually, do I have a cleanse tag? Will a cleanse tag work? I think I do have a cleanse tag in my... I actually want to know. Actually, if a cleanse tag works, then... But basically how repels work and stuff is that you will not encounter Pokemon which are higher level. You will not encounter Pokemon which are lower leveled than the Pokemon that is in your highest slot. Not Pokemon that are stronger than yours, but Pokemon that are in your highest slot. Okay. Cleanse tag. I'm going to actually probably use the cleanse tag instead of the... So we'll give it an item, we'll give it the cleanse tag. So because Poliwag, which is a Pokemon I just grabbed out of the PC, literally, it's all I did, is level 25, the legendary dog will appear if I run into it, because the legendary dog is level 50. Did I just run into the legendary... Cleanse tag is crap. It repels wild Pokemon if the holder is first in the party. Poliwag is first in the party. Cleanse tag is broken. It doesn't work. Screw this. Okay. My idea of using the cleanse tag did not work. So we'll go back to using repels. So yeah, the funnest part of finding a roaming legendary is that if you haven't found them before, you can't track them. Once you've found them the first time, you can track them using the Pokedex, which makes it a little bit easier to find. But if you haven't found it yet, it's simply just going to be you going back and forth into various houses and whatnot just to find the legendary. Which is what makes roaming legendaries really annoying to find. I would have laughed so much if that was... And usually I only want to go back and forth for about 10 to 20 seconds, as if you don't find it in 10 to 20 seconds, it's not there. That's usually what the... main thing is here. Yeah, you're gonna get an extra long episode this time until I find the legendary dog. So this is how this is gonna go. Every time I'm gonna equip the Super Repel because Poliwag is in the first slot. And we're gonna roam back and forth. Now, I'm not sure if there is an actual pattern to finding the legendary dog. One thing I want to know is if I have my Master Ball. I do have my Master Ball. Okay, that's good. In general, you want to save the Master Ball for the roaming legendary Pokemon. Why? Because trying to catch this thing, especially in this game, is no fun. And the reason for this is because the first chance it gets, the roaming legendary will give a nest ball to its... What? The first chance a roaming legendary gets, it will run away. First chance it gets. Nothing else. Just first chance. So I'll probably take some time not speaking here, just roaming back and forth in the Route 2 grass here. Sometimes it can be really easy, other times it's not. You can waste a lot of money just buying Super Repels to hello. That did not take very long at all. Okay. So, I want to take a moment here to explain a very, very big glitch and problem with the legendary dogs here. And this is actually going to be the only time I use a save state here. The only reason I am making a save state is because of this Pokemon's moves. Now, here's the thing. If you picked Charmander as your starter, do not listen to what I'm about to say. It does not matter to you. Because if you picked Charmander, your legendary dog will be Suicune. So, if you pick Charmander as your starter, don't listen to what I'm about to say, as it doesn't apply to Suicune. However, it does apply to Entei and Raikou. So if you picked Bulbasaur or Squirtle, you'll want to do this, basically. So, because of a massive glitch in Generation 3, if the legendary dog uses Roar at any point in this battle, if the legendary dog uses Roar, it will permanently be gone from the game. In fact, I may take a moment right here to just... Okay, that time he just fled. So that time he took the first chance to flee. We're going to load a state. I want to actually try and get him to use Roar, just to show that I'm not. In some cases, they will not actually flee. Sometimes they will do that. Actually, no, I can showcase this here. Because I've encountered Entei, I can then track him in the Pokedex. So, now that he's fled... Now the thing is, because I'm still on this route, if I go to my Pokedex, I go all the way to the bottom of my National Dex, now that I've seen Entei, I can actually track him. So he's actually moved now. He's moved to below Fuchsia City. So that's what that means. So basically, if Entei or Raikou use Roar at any point, so the most usual occurrence of this happening is using an arena trapping move to cause them to stay trapped. They'll then use Roar to escape the battle. If they use Roar to escape the battle, they are permanently gone. They literally roar themselves out of the game, which I find hilarious. Which is why you most definitely want to save your Master Ball. Now, as I said, Suicune doesn't have Roar in his moveset, so it doesn't apply to Suicune. But Entei and Raikou both have Roar, both have the ability to use Roar and permanently escape the game, which I find hilarious. They're literally roaring out of the game. But in general, you want to use your Master Ball in the roaming legendary anyway, as you really don't want to keep tracking it down. As such, this is where I'm using my Master Ball. I know it's not as satisfying as trying to catch it in an Ultra Ball and keep it running around. But that catches Entei for us. And there we go, we've caught our legendary dog. So, with that being said, that ends this episode. Because that's all else I wanted to show. I was actually quite surprised that didn't take so long. I'm very happy that it didn't take so long. Let's move Entei to the rest of the legendaries down the bottom of my box. In fact, you know what? I might just move my legendaries into their own separate box. Because they're special. They're legendaries. And we're gonna put them in my caught order. These are just other Pokemon I caught for Pokedex completion, so I could even start the post game in the first place. And Entei. So, Entei is our first national Pokedex Pokemon, which is hilarious. Alright. Next time, which will not be tomorrow, but it will be the day after, which I'm so happy about, because next time we are going to do Cerulean Cave, and then the rematches against the Pokemon League. Yes, there are rematches against the Pokemon League. So I'm going to save the game. We've caught Entei. That's going to be the end of this session. A nice, wow, very nice hour-and-a-half long session. I hope you guys have all enjoyed it. Entei has been caught. I'll see you all in session 18, which will be either the second last or the third last session. It depends on how long the Trainer Towers take. If one session of the Trainer Tower takes like half an hour, then I'll do 2 in one session. But if it only takes like 15 minutes, then I'll do all of them in one session. But, with that being said, my name is Josh. This has been session 17 of Josh Plays Pokemon FireRed. In session 18, we're going to do Cerulean Cave and catch Mewtwo in an Ultra Ball, of all things. And then we are going to go rematch the Pokemon League, who have higher levels and want to be more annoying. And then there will be either 1 more or 2 more sessions after that. It depends on how long they go for. In fact, no, there will most definitely be 2 sessions after the next session, because there's the event Pokemon as well. Anyway, so until then, I'll see you all in the next session. Goodbye. Until then, I'll see you all later.